Attention dentists, get ready for a new wave of cavities because we're making KFC's chicken and donuts sandwich. Two big ass glazed donuts, each representing the bun. Can this be too sweet, Max? Can it?
Yes, no?
Potentially. Look, I make a Captain Crunch seared tuna, which, by the way, if you've never seen it, just go find the recipe either here or on my website. You'd think that would be too sweet. Quite the contrary. It's amazing. It's stupid good. So we're going to find out. By the way, this is only available in a couple places in the United States. It is not available here in San Diego. So I'm completely winging it. I mean, I'm going to make fried chicken and put it inside a couple donuts. So how hard could that be? They don't actually use sauce. I might make a little something. But so I like to use chicken thighs to make fried chicken. And speaking of our fried chicken, David Seymour, the YouTuber, who generally makes OPS, other people's stuff, and then reviews how it comes out, reviewed the Nashville hot chicken sandwich by 4 food bloggers: Babish, Joshua Weissman, Tasty, and the lowly Sam the cooking guy. We'll put these 3 like this, and then me just way down here, all the way down. I see this one's starting. No, you stay up there. You 3 giants stay together, and little me will be down here. He made all 4 of the Nashville hot chicken sandwiches and then reviewed them, rated them, and put them in order. I'll just turn over all the cards now. You should watch it because it's a good episode. I like his stuff. I'll just tell you that the #1 made, reviewed Nashville hot chicken sandwich by David was, back to our diagram, this little guy down here.
Yeah.
So now we go like this. We flip this around. Now we're here, just in terms of the Nashville hot chicken sandwich. I mean, he could one day put us up against these guys and other stuff. Anyway, all great competitors. What would they say? Hang on, like if I won an Emmy. Oh, honestly, did not. I mean, I don't even have a speech. I didn't see this coming, and it's just amazing to be mentioned in the same air as the other guys in my category. But that being said, let me just thank Max for his work behind the camera, which is fantastic. The Slut Bong for her always interesting additions to our episodes, and to the chicken itself, who gave its life so we could turn it into a Nashville hot chicken sandwich.
All right, the music is running.
Sorry,
So
I got played off?
Yeah.
I got played off. Okay, anyway, David, thank you. And by the way, if you haven't watched it, go watch our Nashville hot chicken sandwich. And by the way, we make it in a biscuit. And what reminded me of this is we're using chicken thighs today, which we think makes a better fried chicken sandwich. But when I went to the store to get them, the store was out of boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I had to buy a giant ass pack of them with bone and skin. I thought, well, I'll just show you how to debone, deskin, so you can do it yourself if you find yourself in this situation. Cool? This is your everyday basic skin on, bone in chicken thigh. So here's what we want to do. We start with the skin, and it's easy. Watch. Couple little cuts here, and the separation, you can almost pull the whole thing off. Like that. I get to here and I go cut. This don't need any more. I like to get rid of the excess fat, like this. Clean up the edges a little bit. A little bit of fat here we can take off. I'm not too concerned with making it 100% fat-free like my brother-in-law, Tony. By the time he'd get the fat off this, there'd be no chicken left. And now you turn it over, and here's what you need to get out. You need to get out the bone. So here's our guy. And the kid runs from here down to here. So I take my knife, a little bit on both sides, and right down the side of this bone. Just follow the side of the bone that's right there. I'm going to do that. Gonna do the same thing right here. And I don't want to, I'm not cutting through. I do not want to cut through this. I only want to loosen. And once I've got it loosened here and I can get my fingers around it, I take the knife on the back side and I'll come up here. Like that. Now, I use to come down the knife, kind of scraping down the sides of the bone all the way around. And then I'm going to feel right here. I'm going to cut down around what I call the foot of the bone, which is probably not the right thing, and out it comes. Now, what's important with this, when you're doing this, a whole bunch of them, you're now going to save this along with all the other ones, along with any other bones that you've gotten, either from a cooked chicken or chicken that you've deboned like this. This will now make the world's best stock, and we could actually do that one day. And if we do it, we hope David Seymour rates our stock. Because we think it would be delicious, we think he would like it. But now, back to this. Just now flip them over, have a look. And we see, look, we're pretty good, right? A little bit of fat. We can get rid of that. Tiny bit here, tiny bit here. Just be conscious of whether there's any bone left from your cutting, and you're going to be okay. Now look what you've got. Now you've got a deboned chicken thigh. You put on the stack. And now we're ready to get happening for our fried chicken. First up in the process, we make our buttermilk. Ah, shit. What's the word here? Buttermilk. Buttermilk. Bath? No. Buttermilk.
Buttermilk bath.
Brine. Our buttermilk brine.
Bath brine.
Our buttermilk bath brine. And it starts with, of all things, Max? Buttermilk. Thank you. Slut-bong. 10 points to the slut-bong for the quick pickup on buttermilk. In we go. So in goes, in a large bowl goes our buttermilk and some Frank's Red Hot. Okay, that didn't work. Dear Frank's, make an easier pourable bottle. There you go. You know, what is that? Quarter cup. A little more buttermilk, and we'll mix this. And right away, our chicken will go in. We want to submerge it all the way. And I'll just do 3 of them for now, Maxie, okay?
Okay.
In they go. That now goes into the fridge for 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours. Max, is overnight acceptable?
It is.
It is acceptable. So we'll give it a couple hours. It's still going to be freaking delicious. We'll now make the flour dredging a part of the whole process. And this is a very important part. We're using about 50% flour, about 25% cornstarch. That's going to help with crunch. As is this next ingredient that I've not used in chicken before, but I've always been dying to try. Panko breadcrumbs. We'll go about 25% of that. Now we'll add our seasonings, because this part's very important. Start with garlic powder, about a tablespoon. Onion powder, about a tablespoon. Celery seed. Yum, about the same. Love that. The smell is amazing of that. About a half tablespoon of cayenne. And then some kosher salt and pepper. And we mix. I think the panko's going to do some good things for this. I can feel the grittiness of it in here. All right. Max, we're almost there. And a quick sauce before we fry. Starts with some mayo. We'll bring back our friend Frank's Red Hot from the brine and a little sharp grainy mustard to counteract the sweetness of the donuts. We mix. Oh boy, you know how good that's gonna be. Yes.
Japanese mayo and Frank's together at last.
It's an international couple. Dear KFC, just make that. I've not even had it. I'm telling you, that will change the whole thing very nicely. You ready? Let's start dredging. We begin like this. We pick up a piece, we shake off the Buttermilk Frank's brine. We go right into the flour for a quick dunk on both sides. Pick it up, shake, shake. And we go once more. Once, twice, shake, 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 shake. We come in again. We coat. We push it down. And with our dry hand, we pick it up and we head to the oil. We lay it in and away from us in case it splatters. And we repeat with our remaining pieces. Shake off, quick dredge, and into the oil. I'm gonna give these guys about 3-ish minutes aside and turn them. Ultimately, we want this about 55, 160 degrees, because when it comes out of the oil, it will increase. And then our final piece will come in. We'll try and make a little room for them right here. And we're down. You want to have a look underneath one of these pieces, Max? Look at that. How's that kid look?
Oh, hell yes.
Let's put him back in, let him continue. This is going to be insane. We'll give him another minute or so and then we'll turn them all. Turn this guy over. He was the first one in. Beautiful. Let's see how this guy's doing. Say another minute. All right, let's give this guy a turn. Let's see what this guy looks like.
Just do it then.
Okay, and our first pieces are ready to come out and go in our rack to drain off. Oh boy. Oh boy. We'll give this last one a minute or so and we're there. This is not necessary. I just really like it. But remember, it's super hot oil, so don't get crazy. And this guy's ready, we're gonna bring him out now. Wow.
Bulldozer right there.
Cut me some slack, this is insane. Let's build, Max.
No wonder David Seymour picked us.
And here's how this is gonna work. Hello, donuts. All right, we take a donut, glazed. This is the top, and that's the bottom. So the bottoms will become the insides. And this guy is down. Now don't forget, the KFC version, no sauce. The Sam the Cooking Guy version, sauce. This has the Frank's, this mustard that we added, and the Japanese mayonnaise, because we think it needs something. I don't want to inundate. There's no inundation here. We're not about that. It's about deliciousness. And in my opinion, trying to cut the sweet a little bit. Since I've not had one, who knows, but. And now, this gorgeous, oh, that's too hot to use. Piece of chicken. And we're in and down. And Max, here comes the top, and we're on. And that's all she wrote. I think it looks ridiculous. And I don't know if I mean ridiculously good. So clearly there's no good way to eat this other than just pick it up. It's gonna be sticky AF. But you hear this? Wait. You know what that means? We got some crisunch coming. We ready, Max?
Ready.
Let's do this. Wow. Oh my God. Look at.
It's a beast.
It's just too big. But do they make smaller glazed donuts? I don't know. I'm going right here. I see my perfect bite. It's all over my face.
I got this ready for you.
I mean, I'll tell you something. It's not nearly as sweet as you might imagine it to be. It's very good. The key, I think, is all the seasonings that we put in the chicken. And by the way, the panko really helped make this super crunchy and delicious. It's amazing fried chicken by itself. Then you put it in a donuts and it's pretty good. I mean, it's not the kind of thing that you would have every day. Maybe once a year on a special occasion. Like Anthony and Ashley's first anniversary in where?
Suffolk.
In Suffolk, Virginia. Happy anniversary, you guys. The lovebirds. May 1st. It's today for them. All right, everybody. Make the chicken. Try it with the bite of donut. But the chicken is fantastic. See ya.